postseason mini-series, right? As these teams face off for the second consecutive game.
The coaches have really enjoyed this, Kevin, because it mimics the playoffs. It's such a quick turnaround, and you get interested to see what are the adjustments from both sides.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the point.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Adebayo kicks to Powell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Cavaliers with the rebound. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
Mitchell kicks to Powell. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Hunter. Basket counts.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Pass to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Adebayo with the screen on Hunter. No coverage that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys, back to you.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Wiggins. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Sinks the 15-footer.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Can't get it to fall.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Pass to Larson. His three-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nance finds ball. A shot's good on the assist by Nance.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Larson, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Terrific swat. They recover it. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Jaka Jonas from downtown. He's off on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The Heat trail by 4. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. On the court for Miami here in the second. They got Jonas. Fontecchio is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. Here's Powell. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Here's Jonas. Off target with his 3.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look now for Cleveland. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Nance. Sam Merrill comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. To the inside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. There's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got his first 2 points.
Boy, have they got hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, Darius Garland is relatively new to this league, folks, but one thing we know unequivocally, he is so skilled offensively.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
The Heat shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
There's Garland. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Mitchell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Mobley finds Allen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Where, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Now, here's Mitchell. Taking Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And stolen by Mobley. Gets it off. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that, my friend, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Nets in Brooklyn. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
These are solid teams, pretty close talent-wise.
Absolutely a sneaky good game that should be very entertaining.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Cavaliers.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's Mitchell. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Garland in at point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Adebayo. The shot by Powell, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Heat trail by 16. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. It's an 18-point game. Here's Adebayo. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Adebayo's got 8 points. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat trail by 16. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jovic. And here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He has 5.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
Pass to Allen. And he drops it in from the low post. 1:33 left in the third. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching it right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. And he's good on the 3-ball.
I'll tell you this, if a guy can catch and shoot in this league, Norman Powell, one of the best at it. He is so capable. Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Trying to find where and gets it to him.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson, outdoors winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Count the basket. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Pass to Jonas. From outside, off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball, such a high IQ player, superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Jonas out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Mitchell way outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 14. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. Fontecchio is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Jonas. And it's Powell in at the 2. And trying to break loose. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of the real streak scorers in the game, Donovan Mitchell, is heated up and percolating.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
It's stolen. Here's Jonas. He's defended by Merrill. Powell fires. It's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They led by as many as 18 points.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Now, here's Mitchell. Powell, right side. Adebayo. Rebounded by Allen inside.
That's an example of good offense, but better defense.
And the 3 misses. The Heat trail by 17. From deep. Buries the deep ball.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Violation.
Mitchell against Garland. Let's lose a 3. Hunter there for the rebound. Cleveland leading by 14. Mitchell with it, now defended by Wiggins.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
The three goes down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Powell rebounded by Allen inside. So it's the Cavaliers now. Mitchell with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
On the court.
It's an 18-point game. Launches it. Doesn't get that one. Here's Mitchell. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 2, Lonzo Ball.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.